Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds, the Ultimate Mental Toughness Guide. Introduction. Welcome, friends. I'm thrilled you're holding this book. You're here because, deep down, you know you're capable of so much more. Maybe you're facing a tough challenge, feel stuck in a rut, or simply crave a life overflowing with purpose and strength. This isn't just another self-help book filled with fluffy advice. This is your roadmap to building unwavering mental toughness, the kind that allows you to overcome obstacles, achieve your wildest dreams, and live a life that truly resonates with who you are. For years, I've dedicated my life to understanding the power of the human mind and its incredible capacity for resilience. I've seen ordinary people do extraordinary things, not because they were inherently gifted, but because they cultivated the mental fortitude to push past their perceived limits. This book is a distillation of those lessons, a practical guide filled with actionable strategies and real-life examples that you can implement immediately. Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds isn't about being perfect. It's about becoming stronger. It's about learning to embrace discomfort, silence the inner critic, and consistently choose courage over fear. Because true strength isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to act despite it. Inside these pages, we'll explore proven techniques to unleash your inner potential, identify and break free from the limiting beliefs holding you back, discover the untapped reservoirs of strength within you, conquer your fears, learn practical strategies to face your fears head-on and transform them into fuel for growth, develop unshakable self-discipline, create habits that support your goals and build the mental muscle to stay consistent, even when faced with setbacks. Find your purpose. Discover what truly motivates you and align your actions with your core values. Build resilience. Develop the ability to bounce back from adversity stronger and more determined than ever before. This book is not a magic pill, but a journey. It demands honesty, hard work, and a willingness to challenge your own perceptions. But the rewards are immense. By mastering your mind, you'll gain increased confidence, a deep-seated belief in your ability to handle anything life throws your way. Improved performance. Unlock your full potential in all areas of your life, from your career to your relationships. Greater fulfillment. Experience a sense of purpose and satisfaction that comes from living in alignment with your true self. Unwavering resilience. The ability to navigate challenges with grace and emerge stronger on the other side. Are you ready to take control of your mind, your life, and your destiny? Let's begin. All right, listen up. Are you ready to unleash the warrior inside you? Good, because Chapter 1 is all about that. We're not talking about physical brawls, we're talking about the mental battlefield, the one where you are both the soldier and the strategist. This is the starting line, unveiling your inner warrior. This isn't about becoming someone new, it's about rediscovering someone you already are. We all have that inner strength, that grit, that fire waiting to be stoked. Right now, it might be buried under layers of doubt, fear, or just plain old comfortable. But trust me, it's there. So, how do we find it? Self-awareness, my friend. It's like holding up a mirror to your soul. Scary? Maybe a little. Necessary? Absolutely. Let's dig deep. I want you to think back. Think about a time you felt like you absolutely nailed it. A moment where you felt unstoppable, proud, genuinely accomplished. What happened? More importantly, what qualities did you bring to the table? Was it your unwavering determination? Your relentless focus? Your ability to stay calm under pressure? Write it down. These are your superpowers. These are the weapons in your mental arsenal. Now, flip the script. Think about a time you completely caved. A situation where you threw in the towel faster than you could say, "I can't." Don't beat yourself up. This is crucial information. What triggered that response? Was it fear of failure? A lack of confidence? The nagging voice of self-doubt? Identify those triggers. These are your weaknesses, the cracks in your armor. Knowing them doesn't make you weak, it makes you smart. It allows you to develop strategies to overcome them. For example, let's say Ben easily gives up when faced with complex problems at work. He might discover his trigger is the fear of looking incompetent. Now Ben can proactively ask for help, break down the problem into smaller, manageable steps, or even remind himself of past successes where he persevered through challenges. See? Knowledge is power. Understanding yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, is the foundation for change. It's the first step towards mastering your mind and defying the odds. It's the key to unlocking that warrior within. So, take some time. Reflect. Be honest with yourself. The deeper you dig, the more powerful you become. Because at the end of the day, conquering the external world starts with conquering yourself. And you, my friend, are capable of anything. Chapter 2. Smashing Comfort Zones. Baby Steps to Big Leaps. All right, champions, listen up. You're here because you want more than just existing, more than just going through the motions. You want to truly live. And guess what? That kind of life doesn't happen inside your cozy little comfort bubble. Think of your comfort zone like a warm, inviting bath. Feels great for a while, right? But stay in too long and you're wrinkled, bored, and smelling vaguely of bath bombs. You gotta get out. The real growth, the real excitement is on the other side. Now, I'm not suggesting you suddenly climb Mount Everest naked, though, hey, if that's your thing. We're talking about taking baby steps. Tiny, almost ridiculously small steps that inch you further and further away from what feels normal. Here's the secret. Big leaps are scary. Baby steps? Manageable. Let's say you absolutely dread talking to strangers. It makes your palms sweat, your heart race, and you suddenly become fascinated by the intricate patterns in the carpet. That's okay. Don't sign up to give a keynote speech tomorrow. Instead, try this. Today, make eye contact with the person behind the coffee counter and say, "Good morning." That's it. Seriously, that's your challenge. Boom. Comfort zone. Slightly nudged. Or maybe you've always been terrified of mornings and you press snooze at least 5 times? How about waking up 5 minutes earlier every day for the next week? It's not much, but it's consistent. See how this works? Small, consistent wins build confidence. They rewire your brain to understand that discomfort doesn't equal danger. It equals growth. Think about it. Every athlete who runs a marathon started with a single step. Every author who writes a novel started with a single word. You can do this. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There isn't one. Just pick one thing. One tiny, uncomfortable thing. And do it. Today. Because let me tell you something, my friend. The world is waiting for the real you to emerge. The fearless, unstoppable you who isn't afraid to push boundaries and chase dreams. And that version of you is waiting on the other side of your comfort zone. So what are you waiting for? Let's get moving. All right, champions. Let's dive into Chapter 3, Fueling Your Fire, Finding Your Why. Think of your why as the rocket fuel that blasts you past obstacles, past the snooze button, and right into action. It's the secret ingredient that separates those who try from those who triumph. Too many people drift through life, setting goals without asking the crucial question, why does this even matter to me? They're like ships without rudders, tossed about by the waves of daily life. I'm here to tell you, that ain't gonna be you. You're building an internal engine powered by purpose. Let's say Tony wants to get a promotion at work. Okay, cool. But what's the why behind that? Is it just for more money? Dig deeper. Maybe Tony wants to provide a better life for his family, send his kids to college, or finally feel secure in his career. That's the fuel. That's the burning desire that will push him to stay late, learn new skills, and go the extra mile. See the difference? I want a promotion is a bland statement. I want a promotion so I can give my kids the future they deserve is a fireball. Think about your own goals right now. Don't just write down what you want. Ask yourself, why? 5 times if you have to. Peel back the layers until you find the raw, honest, gut-wrenching truth that makes you want to crush it. Your why might be deeply personal. Maybe you want to prove something to yourself after years of self-doubt. Maybe you want to be a role model for your younger siblings. Maybe you want to change the world in a small way. Whatever it is, own it. Embrace it. Let it consume you. This why isn't some fluffy feel-good mantra. It's your battle cry. It's the reason you refuse to give up when things get tough. It's the voice in your head that screams, I can, I will, when doubt creeps in. So go find your why. Discover the burning desire that lies within you. And then, Use that fuel to launch yourself toward the incredible life you deserve. Now get out there and ignite. Chapter 4. The Pain Barrier. Embracing Discomfort for Growth. All right, warrior. Let's talk pain. Not the kind that lands you in a hospital, but the kind that whispers, "Stop! This is too hard." That ache in your muscles during your last rep, that sting of rejection after a setback, or that feeling of anxiety before a big presentation. That's the pain barrier we're going to crush. Listen up. Your body and mind are wired to seek comfort. It's natural. But greatness? Greatness lives outside your comfort zone. Think of it like this. A plant needs rain to grow, right? Sometimes that rain is a freaking torrential downpour. It's uncomfortable for the plant, but it's exactly what it needs to become stronger. You are the same. The trick isn't to avoid pain, it's to reframe it. Stop seeing discomfort as a stop sign and start seeing it as a green light for growth. That burning sensation in your legs when you're pushing uphill on your bike? That's your body getting stronger, your endurance improving. That knot in your stomach before speaking in public? That's you stepping outside your comfort zone, growing your confidence, and pushing into a new level. Let me give you an example. John hated public speaking. Seriously. The thought of it made him sweat. His first attempt, he was shaky. He stumbled over his words. It was painful. But instead of quitting, he told himself, "This discomfort is me becoming a better speaker." He practiced every day, even the day after his disastrous speech. And guess what? With each try, it became less painful and more rewarding. Now John loves it. Next time you're feeling that resistance, that urge to give up because it hurts, remember John. Remind yourself what you're trying to achieve. Ask yourself, what do I stand to gain by pushing just a little longer? Acknowledge the discomfort. Yeah, it's there. But don't let it control you. Tell it, "Thank you, pain. You're showing me I'm growing." Then take one more step, one more rep, one more try. Confronting the pain barrier is a skill. And like any skill, it takes practice. So get out there and find those edges of discomfort. Embrace them. Use them. Because on the other side of pain lies growth, strength, and a version of yourself you never thought possible. Let's go! Chapter 5. The Power of Visualization. Seeing is believing. All right, champion, let's talk about your mind, the ultimate superpower you already possess. We're diving into visualization. And trust me, this isn't some fluffy, new age mumbo-jumbo. This is rock-solid gold you can use to crush your goals. Think about it. Your mind is unbelievably powerful. What you repeatedly think about, you become. Now, instead of letting your mind wander through worries and doubts, we're going to harness that power and point it directly at victory. Visualization is creating a mental movie of yourself already succeeding. It's seeing, feeling, experiencing your desired outcome before it even happens. It's not just hoping. It's knowing. How does this magic work? Your brain doesn't always differentiate between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you're essentially pre-programming your brain to recognize and capitalize on opportunities to make that visualization a reality. You're building confidence, reducing anxiety, and priming yourself for action, all before you even lift a finger. Let's get practical. Vivid visualization techniques. Imagine you're gearing up for a marathon. Don't just think, "I want to finish the marathon." That's weak. Instead, feel the pavement under your feet. See the cheering crowds lining the streets. Hear the pumping music spurring you on. Taste the victory as you cross the finish line, muscles aching but filled with pride. Really go all in. Don't be afraid to add details. Example time. Let's say you, Alex, are terrified about speaking up in team meetings. You clam up, sweat, and forget what you wanted to say. Instead of dreading the next meeting, close your eyes a few minutes each day and visualize this. See, you're sitting at the table, relaxed and confident. You're making eye contact. Here, you hear your own voice, clear and strong, presenting your ideas. You hear your colleagues nodding in agreement. You feel a surge of confidence as you contribute valuable insights. The anxiety is gone. You feel respected and valued. Repeat this visualization daily. Each time, add more details. Make it more vivid. Soon, that image will become your new reality. You'll walk into those meetings feeling prepared and empowered. Overcoming obstacles with visualization. Visualization isn't just about picturing success. It's about preparing for challenges. Imagine the obstacles you might face. See yourself overcoming them with strength and determination. Feel the grit and resilience within you. Remember, visualization is a tool. Like any tool, it requires practice. But with dedication, you can reprogram your mind, build unwavering confidence, and achieve the extraordinary. Now, go out there and start seeing your success. Believe it, feel it, become it. All right, let's do this. Chapter 6 is all about shutting down that annoying, whiny, confidence-killing voice in your head. You know the one, the inner critic. It's time for a smackdown. Chapter 6, Conquering the Inner Critic, Silencing Negative Self-Talk. Friends, listen up. That voice inside your head telling you you're not good enough, you're going to fail, you're a joke. That's not you. That's the inner critic. And it's a liar. This voice is holding you back from reaching your full potential. It's time to kick it to the curb. First, you gotta identify the enemy. What does your inner critic say? Does it whisper you're not smart enough? Does it scream you'll never achieve that goal? Write these negative thoughts down. Get them out of your head and onto paper. Seeing them in black and white makes them less scary. Now, the fun part. Challenge those thoughts. Your inner critic thrives on unchallenged BS. If it says you're not smart enough, ask yourself, is that really true? Have I ever succeeded at anything? What evidence do I have to disprove that statement? Remember that time you aced that test or nailed that presentation at work? Highlight those wins. The next step is to reframe those negative thoughts into positive affirmations. Here's the magic formula. Turn "I can't do this" into "I can learn to do this." Change "I'm going to fail" to "I am capable and I will give it my best shot." Seriously, yell it out loud. I am capable. I will succeed. The energy is contagious. Let's say Tom is trying to learn a new coding language. His inner critic whispers, "You're too old to learn this. You'll never understand it." What should Tom do? First, he acknowledges the thought. Then he challenges it. Am I really too old? People learn new skills at all ages. I've learned new things before. Then, he reframes it with a powerful affirmation. I am capable of learning new things. I am persistent, and I will master this coding language. Repeat these affirmations throughout the day, especially when you feel that inner critic creeping in. Visualize accomplishing your goals. See yourself succeeding. The stronger you are, the quieter the critic becomes. This is your journey. Take control. Chapter 7. Building Resilience. Bouncing Back from Setbacks. All right, warriors. Life throws punches. It's not a question of if you'll get knocked down, but when. The real game isn't avoiding the hits, it's getting back up, stronger than before. That's resilience, baby. That's your ability to take a beating and keep moving forward. Listen, setbacks aren't failures. They're feedback. Think of them like pit stops in a race. You're not out of the competition just because you need to refuel or change a tire. You assess the damage, fix the problem, and get back on the track with a renewed focus. So, how do we build this incredible resilience? First, own it. Don't make excuses. If you messed up, admit it. Okay, I screwed up. What can I learn? That's your new mantra. Let's say you applied for a promotion and didn't get it. Don't wallow in self-pity and think you're not good enough. Instead, analyze why you didn't get it. Ask for feedback. Talk to your boss. Find out what skills or experiences you need to develop. Then, create a plan to get them. Take a course. Volunteer for a project. Find a mentor. Turn that rejection into fuel. Next, reframe your thinking. A setback isn't the end of the world. It's a learning opportunity. Turn a negative into a positive. Maybe that failed business venture taught you invaluable lessons about finance, marketing, or leadership. Maybe that broken relationship helped you understand what you truly need in a partner. Every stumble provides experience. Finally, focus on what you can control. You can't change the past. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control your reaction. You can choose to learn, grow, and move forward. Don't waste energy on things you can't influence. Direct your energy and efforts on making your life better. Remember, every champion has faced adversity. They just didn't let it define them. They used the stumble as a way to improve. Let's start with a test. The next time life puts you down, choose to stand taller and stronger than the last time. Now go on and dominate. Chapter 8. Discipline over motivation. Crafting a winning routine. Listen up, warriors. Motivation is a fickle friend. 1 minute, you're roaring like a lion, ready to conquer the world. The next, you're a kitten, curled up on the couch, binge-watching cat videos. It's a roller coaster, and you can't build a life on roller coasters. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is the unwavering soldier, the dependable ally, the rock-solid foundation upon which you build your empire. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings. It relies on action. Think about it. How many times have you felt like going to the gym, or writing that book, or starting that business? Feeling it is great, but feelings fade. What happens when you don't feel like it? That's where discipline picks up the slack. Discipline is about creating habits. Habits are automatic behaviors, things you do without even thinking. The magic word here is routine. A winning routine is your secret weapon. Let's say John dreams of being able to deadlift 300 pounds, but he only wants to deadlift when he feels like it. That makes a very weak deadlift. John will feel more motivated when he can be disciplined. John can start a weightlifting routine where he goes to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. to deadlift for an hour. Even when you don't feel like deadlifting, the routine will make you go lift weight. Want to write a book? Don't wait for inspiration. Schedule 30 minutes every morning to write, even if you only write one sentence. Want to get in shape? Don't wait to be motivated. Hit the gym every day right after work. You make it automatic. Here's the formula. Small steps plus consistency equals huge results. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Start small, one habit at a time, and be consistent. Miss a day? No problem. Get back on track the next day. Don't make it a long break. Think of it like this. Discipline is like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Motivation is like a sugar rush, a quick jolt of energy that quickly vanishes. Focus on the muscle, people. Focus on the discipline. Because the life you truly desire? It's built brick by brick, day after day, by the unwavering power of discipline. Now get out there and create that winning routine. Chapter 9. The Art of Delayed Gratification. Choosing Long-Term Rewards. Hey you! Tired of feeling like a hamster on a wheel running nowhere fast? Want to build something real? Something lasting? Then listen up. We're diving into the art of delayed gratification, the superpower that separates the daydreamers from the doers. Delayed gratification? Sounds boring, right? Like some complicated life hack only monks can master. Wrong. It's simple. It's about choosing what you really want over what you want right now. It's about recognizing that a little sacrifice today means a huge payoff tomorrow. Think about it. That shiny new gadget, that instant gratification, it gives you a fleeting high, then nothing. Meanwhile, the person resisting that temptation is building something solid. Let's say Tom wants a new car. Seeing it gives him the instant "I want" feeling. But instead of throwing money away right now, Tom decided to save the money for a home for his family. Tom chose long-term rewards than just instant gratification. How do you start? Baby steps, my friend. Small sacrifices, big impact. Instead of that sugary drink, grab water. Instead of binge-watching TV, read a book. Little choices compound into massive results. Visualize your goal. See that dream house, that thriving business, that incredible body. The clearer the picture, the easier it is to say no to distractions that hold you back. Track your progress. Every dollar saved, every mile run, every skill learned. Write it down. Seeing your progress fuels your motivation like nothing else. This isn't about depriving yourself. It's about choosing. It's about taking control. It's about realizing that you are the architect of your future. And the most beautiful buildings aren't built overnight. They take time, dedication, and the willpower to say no to distractions. So what are you waiting for? Ditch the instant gratification trap. Embrace the power of delayed gratification. Build your freaking empire. Let's go. All right, champion. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 10, Embracing Failure, Your Greatest Teacher. Get ready to flip the script on everything you thought you knew about messing up. Listen up. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a crucial pit stop on the road to it. We've been taught to fear failure, to avoid it at all costs. But I'm here to tell you that fear is holding you back. It's a lie. Now here's the reality. Everyone fails. I fail, you fail, your role model fails. The difference between those who quit and those who conquer is how they respond to that failure. Think of Thomas Edison. Did he throw in the towel after the first 1,000 attempts to invent the light bulb? No way! He famously said he didn't fail 1,000 times. He successfully figured out 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. He saw each so-called failure as data, as information. Think about it like this. If you're learning to ride a bike, are you going to magically balance perfectly on your first try? Absolutely not. You'll wobble, you'll fall, you might even scrape a knee. But each time you fall, you learn something. Okay, too much leaning to the left, or I need to pedal faster. It's the same deal with everything in life, except that failure is inevitable. Don't beat yourself up about it. Instead, analyze what went wrong. Ask yourself, what did I learn? And how can I apply this learning to the next adventure? Think of it like a video game. You failed the level, so learn and come back stronger. You have infinite lives to try again. Don't let the fear of failing stop you from trying, from growing, from becoming the unstoppable force you were born to be. All right, everyone, listen up. You've clawed your way through 10 chapters already. You've faced your demons, embraced the suck, and started building yourself back up from the ground floor. But, truth bomb time, you can't do this alone. Nobody climbs Mount Everest solo. You need a team, a support system, people who will pick you up when you fall and kick your butt when you need it. This, my friends, is the power of accountability. Think of it like this. You're trying to run a marathon. You could try and train alone, hitting the pavement when you feel like it, skipping runs when it rains, and rewarding yourself with pizza after every other workout. Sounds familiar? But what if you had a running buddy, someone who's waiting for you at 6 a.m. rain or shine? Suddenly, commitment is a whole new ballgame, isn't it? You're less likely to bail because you don't want to let them down, and they'll push you harder than you'd push yourself. That's accountability in action. Accountability isn't about shrinking under pressure. It's about expanding yourself to be challenged. It's having someone in your corner who cares enough to call you out when you're veering off course. It's building a safety net so you don't fall flat on your face. So how do you build this fortress of support? First off, hire a trainer. Simple, right? You want to get strong? Find someone that will kick your butt into gear. They have the plan, the knowledge, and they sure as hell won't let you quit halfway through a set. If you can't afford a personal trainer, find a workout buddy. Someone who's already crushing their fitness goals and willing to bring you along for the ride. Second, find your weight loss friend. Trying to shed those extra pounds? Don't isolate yourself with endless salads. Join a weight loss group, find a friend who's on the same journey, or even better, hire a nutritionist. Share recipes, celebrate each other's wins, and hold each other accountable for those late-night cravings. Third, join the group. Got a dream? A project? A burning passion? Find or create a community of like-minded souls. Start a writing group. Join a network of entrepreneurs. Participate in online forums. Share your progress, seek advice, and offer encouragement. Collaboration beats isolation every single time. Don't be afraid to open up, be vulnerable, and ask for help. Pride is a dream killer. Surround yourself with people who genuinely want to see you succeed, who will challenge you, inspire you, and remind you why you started in the first place. Choose wisely, fire up that accountability engine, and get ready to unleash an unstoppable wave of progress. You've got this. All right, let's go. You've been pushing yourself hard, digging deep, and confronting challenges head-on. That's amazing. But even the strongest warrior needs to sharpen their sword and mend their armor. That's where self-care storms into the picture. Chapter 12, The Importance of SelfCare, Recharging Your Mental Batteries. Listen up. Self-care isn't some fluffy optional extra for weaklings. It's fuel. It's the pit stop that keeps your engine roaring and your tires grippy. Think of it like this. You wouldn't expect a race car to run at top speed 24/7 without pulling into the pits for new tires, fuel, and a quick once-over, right? Your mind and body are the same way. You cannot operate at peak performance if you're constantly running on empty. Neglecting self-care is like driving with a flat tire. Eventually, something's going to break down. And let me squash this now. Self-care is not selfish. It's actually the opposite. Taking care of yourself allows you to show up as the best version of you for everyone else. If you're a burnt-out, frazzled mess, how can you possibly be present for your loved ones, perform at your job, or continue crushing your goals? You can't. So what does self-care look like? It's anything that replenishes your energy, reduces stress, and makes you feel good. Don't overthink it. Here are some simple examples. The instant recharge. Short nap when you feel mentally weary. Even just 20 to 30 minutes can work wonders. The natural healer. Getting out in nature. Take a walk in the park, hike, or simply sit under a tree. Let the fresh air and sunshine work their magic. The tension reliever. Book a deep tissue massage. It kneads out all the stress in your body and mind. The digital detox. Turn off your phone, shut down your computer, and disconnect. A few hours away from screens can be incredibly refreshing. It's about finding what works for you. Listen to your body. What are you craving? A quiet evening reading? A heart-pumping workout? A creative outlet? The key is consistency. Don't wait until you're completely depleted to practice self-care. Make it a regular part of your routine. Even just 15 to 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference. So, challenge yourself to incorporate one act of self-care into your day, starting right now. Yes, right now! Stop reading and find something to recharge your system. Close your eye and take breath. Your mental toughness depends on it. You've got this. Go out there and give yourself the care you deserve. All right, champions, get ready to rock. Today, we're unleashing the power of now. Chapter 13. Living in the present, the key to success. How many times have you been caught thinking about a mistake you made last week? Or worrying about a presentation next month? I get it. It's tempting to dwell on the past and stress about the future. But listen up. Those thoughts are stealing your now. They're hijacking your energy and keeping you from crushing it today. The truth is, the past is gone. You can't change it. And the future? It's not here yet. It's a mirage, a story in your head. The only thing that's real is this moment, this breath, this opportunity. Think about it. Are you actually doing anything productive when you're replaying that embarrassing conversation from yesterday? No. Are you writing that amazing presentation while you're panicking about tripping on stage? Absolutely not. You're wasting your precious energy, your potential, on things you can't control. The key to unlocking your full potential, the secret ingredient to massive success, is laser focus on the present moment. Think of it like this. You're trying to drive a car looking only in the rearview mirror. How long are you going to last before you crash? The same principle applies to your life. Here's how to start living in the now. Single tasking, not multitasking. Forget trying to juggle 10 things at once. Choose one task and give it your undivided attention. Are you writing an email? Focus on the words, the message, the purpose. Nothing else matters. Mindfulness moments, even a few minutes a day, can make a huge difference. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel your body. Notice the sounds around you. Become aware of your thoughts without judging them. Just observe. It's like hitting the reset button on your mind. Drop anchor. When you feel your mind wandering, consciously bring yourself back to the present. What are you doing right now? What can you see, hear, smell, feel? Ground yourself in reality. Example. Imagine you're washing dishes. Instead of thinking about your to-do list, feel the warm water on your hands. Smell the soap. Notice the way the dishes feel as you scrub them. Suddenly, a mundane chore becomes a mindful moment. The small success makes you perform better in next task. Look, mastering the present moment isn't about becoming a Zen monk. It's about making a conscious choice to take control of your attention and your energy. It's about understanding that the only time you can actually do anything is right now. So stop letting the past and the future steal your thunder. Embrace the power of the present and watch your life transform. Now go out there and crush it. Chapter 14. Gratitude and perspective, the ultimate key to happiness. All right, champions. We've clawed our way through discomfort, faced our demons, and started building mental fortresses. But guess what? The strongest fortress needs a beautiful garden inside. That garden is gratitude. Think about it. How many times do we get caught up in what we don't have? We chase the next shiny object, the next promotion, the next like on social media. We're sprinting so hard, we forget to look around and see how incredible our lives already are. Gratitude isn't some woo-woo, airy-fairy concept. It's a powerful tool for rewiring your brain. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you literally shift your perspective. You move from a mindset of scarcity, I don't have enough, to a mindset of abundance, I have so much. And that, my friends, is where true happiness blossoms. So how do we cultivate this garden of gratitude? It's simple, but like everything else we've talked about, it requires consistent effort. Here's your mission. Should you choose to accept it, and you should, every single day for just 5 minutes, carve out some time to think. Seriously, think. What made you smile today? Who made your day brighter? What seemingly small thing happened that you appreciated? Maybe it was the sunshine on your face, a delicious cup of coffee, a kind word from a colleague, or even just waking up with a roof over your head. Don't dismiss the little things. They add up to a huge canvas of blessings. Now, here's the kicker. Don't just think it. Write it down. Keep a gratitude journal. Every night before bed, or first thing in the morning, jot down at least 3 things you're grateful for. Example: I'm grateful for the strength in my legs that allowed me to walk my dog in the park today. I'm grateful for my friend, John, who made me laugh so hard I cried. I'm grateful for the fact that I have food to eat and a warm bed to sleep in. See? Simple, right? But here's the secret sauce. The more specific you are, the more powerful the impact. Don't just say, I'm grateful for my family. Say, I'm grateful for my brother, who always calls to check up on me and makes me feel supported. And here's the gold. When you truly embrace gratitude, you cultivate a stronger sense of perspective. Tough times will still come, obstacles will still appear, but they won't loom as large when you are grounded in the awareness of everything you already have. Gratitude isn't a destination. It's a way of traveling. So get out there, find your blessings, and start practicing. Your happiness depends on it. Chapter 15. The Unending Journey, Maintaining Mental Toughness for Life. All right, champions. You've clawed your way through these pages, faced your fears, and started building an iron will. But here's the truth. Mental toughness isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. It's not a switch you flip and then you're done. You've got to keep the fire burning. So how do we do that? How do we make this warrior mindset a permanent part of who we are? First, commit to lifelong learning. Never stop seeking knowledge. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses, learn a new language. Every new skill, every new perspective strengthens your mind and keeps you growing. Think of John, who retired but immediately signed up for a pottery class. He said, I needed something to keep my mind sharp, and it's surprisingly challenging. Second, seek out new experiences. Step outside your routine. Travel to new places, even if it's just a different neighborhood. Try new foods, meet new people. Novelty shakes things up and forces you to adapt, keeping your resilience muscle strong. A local salesperson always made sure to eat at a different restaurant or deli every Friday to try new things. Third, and maybe most importantly, share your knowledge and wisdom with others. Mentoring, teaching, even just offering a kind word or a helping hand. It's not just good for them, it's good for you. Explaining something makes you understand it better. And seeing someone else benefit from your experience? That's the ultimate motivation boost. You help to inspire others when you lead by example. Imagine you are a skilled gardener. You don't just plant one flower and then stop, do you? You keep cultivating, pruning, and nurturing, ensuring the garden thrives year after year. Your mind is the same. Keep feeding it, keep challenging it, and keep sharing its beauty with the world. This isn't about being perfect. You will have setbacks. You will have days when you feel like giving up. But that's okay. Remember everything you've learned. Remember the power you have inside you. Get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Your journey to mental toughness is a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, day in and day out. Embrace the challenge, embrace the growth, embrace the journey. Now go out there and conquer the world one step at a time.